Can he get the big man up? He does!
Yeah, we've got some company here at ringside, Doc.
Jackson haven't exactly been seen eye to eye lately. It's been very combustible between these two. As hold on, Dapper Dan takes the advantage and rolls up Dustin. I would not be surprised if Floyd calls the distraction to get rid of Dustin. A man he hasn't been able to best in the ring.
Hold on a second. Is it going to be a case?
Roll up Floyd. Dapper Dan is undefeated now. Hold on.
And Jackson look like they're not through here yet, Doc.
They're fighting all the way to the back.
So what I'm thinking is, you know, give us all back.
It's happening.
Oh, is it?
We're cashing him. We're tag team champions. Oh, God!
Brutality, Doc. It is as vicious as ever. Who's his tag team partner?
One bad dude. It's Randy Royal. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better tag team partner, and it's starting hot here. Storm thanks to Justin Smooth.
Twister kick.
Trinidad Titan was able to just barely survive the storm, but can he survive a second time? Now, big crossbody on the Titan. Oh, God. He just threw Smooth into his own butterfly.
Storm rains down. Step ahead. Tried to roll through.
Oh.
He may have knocked a tooth loose there, Doc. Station. Category 5 connects.
He hits it. He hits it.
Into the cover. Storm's on top.
Storm's got it.
Storm just pinned the champion.
Your winner.
Welcome into Davis Arena, just a little more than 2 weeks away from the Fight for Freedom, live at 4th Street Live on September the 11th.
Gilbert, aren't you glad you have me here to help carry you through this?
I know you carried me through everything, Doc, but I'm just so excited because we know that Rhino, Rock and Roll Express, Chavo Guerrero all going to join us at 4th Street on September the 11th. And in this hour, I've got a major announcement regarding both Rhino and the Rock and Roll Express for September the 11th. Yeah, wait for that one. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we saw that Dimes was the first to qualify for that $100,000 ladder match.
Absolutely. I can't wait. I have to assume that we haven't even seen close to what Dimes can do in that ring.
We've talked over the last several weeks about how the anticipation is building backstage for the Fight for Freedom. Well, anticipation and really animosity has boiled over between two superstars in OVW. I'm talking about Dustin Jackson and Randall Floyd.
That's right. Dustin Jackson and Randall Floyd have been at war. They've gone to time limit draws. They've gone to double disqualifications. Tonight, they're giving them 60 minutes to finally figure out who is the best wrestler here.
60 minutes for Floyd and Jackson, and it starts now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing first, Randall Floyd.
What's at stake?
And his opponent,
be in the back of
Dustin Jackson.
In the back of their head, in the back of their heart, in the back of their mind, in their gut, they're thinking about September 11th.
Absolutely.
They're talking about the fight for freedom. They're talking about the fact that everybody in the locker room is not going to get an opportunity at that event. In fact, the only people guaranteed spots are current champions. Well, these guys are not current champions, but they could perhaps get a spot in that $100,000 ladder match.
Certainly so, and I would have to assume a victory here is going to go a long way in hopefully securing a spot for one of these young men.
It can't hurt their case.
Certainly not.
It certainly can't hurt their case because we know what Dean Hill, our commissioner, is all about.
You got to impress him.
Yep. He says, just go out there and impress me. And so Jackson and Floyd, two of the most impressive young superstars on the OVW roster. And you can read their lips and read the body language between them.
It's been a long time since we've seen a 60-minute bout here on OVW television. In fact, I think it's been well over a decade as we see these two. Hold on.
Shoulders
Floyd
on the mat quickly. Floyd trying not to go 60 minutes. He doesn't have to go 60. It's not Iron Man rules. And
that's true.
Jackson quickly going for a pinfall as well. Dustin back on his back, looking at the lights, but another near fall. Sweeps the leg now on Floyd. Action out of the gate very quick here, Doc.
Small package. Now, how interesting would it be if the match did end in this first bit of television time? I think we'd have ourselves an impromptu show. Well, I know the TV title is being held up unless TV time allows for it. So that will be interesting to see, but we could see these two just battle it out and go hold for hold in fierce competition.
Look, that's the best part.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
a
excited.
live television show that you're calling on the fly here.
Oh, I love it. You just don't know what is going to happen, but it looks like Dustin
trying to put Floyd in his own hold in a high Boston Crab-like scenario. Look at Floyd try and fight out of it, fight against it.
Can Dustin tame the young lion, Randall Floyd? Uh-oh, hold on. Trying to bar up the arm there. I don't know if he's quite got it. Looks like Dustin, yeah, he's using his hands to hold on to his wrist so Floyd can't get a hold of it.
Epitome of jockeying for position here, Doc. And Floyd's got to keep his shoulders off the mat.
And despite Floyd being on the mat, he is in the offensive position here. Dustin trying to work his way out of this arm hold.
These guys have gone to time limit draws.
Uh-oh, trying to go for that arm again.
Look at the way that Floyd's got his fingers clasped together.
It makes me interested to know, did Dustin find a weakness in the left arm of Randall Floyd?
I don't know if Dustin so much found a weakness or he's trying to create a weakness.
Well, that's true. Either way, Dustin is trying viciously
now
to...
It's Dustin who's got to keep his shoulders off the mat. Both of these guys are trying to create an opportunity for themselves here. Both to perhaps get into the $100,000 mat or a ladder match to
uh-oh, hold on.
Secure a spot on the card September 11th, but more literally trying to create an opportunity to create some advantage in this match. Could that be the opportunity, the window opening that Floyd needed? We got to take a television timeout. Floyd, Jackson, 60 minutes to get it done. Who's the better man? I'm told the cameras are still rolling here, Doc.
Well, it looks like we still got some time, so we're going to take it as we see Floyd working on a cravat on Dustin Jackson, trying to wear him down. Dustin trying to work his way out of this hold here. Now, I have to believe the longer this match goes, likely it goes to Floyd's advantage. However, I understand Dustin has really been working on his conditioning over the last few weeks.
I think that both of these guys are supremely conditioned athletes.
Very true.
But Jackson has been trying to grind after that arm since the opening going to this contest. He's finally got it here, Doc.
Yeah, he's been working on that arm for the last couple minutes, and he's finally got a hold of it. Can Floyd either find a way out or get to the ropes, though?
Floyd trying to create some distance here.
Floyd trying to further work his way underneath the vertical base of Dustin. Uh-oh, hold on a second. Floyd gets another German suplex on Dustin, turning him inside out.
Folded in half
Oh,
like
no.
an accordion,
He's
and the
not-
Bro God smartly rolls to the ropes.
I think Floyd wants another one. He's not done. Ah!
Not at all.
Good God, can Dustin Jackson come back from this? Well, I understand we got to take it. Now we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Floyd versus Jackson.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Attention kids of all ages, summer is here. Time to trade this bell for this bell. To celebrate summer, OVW is offering a blazing deal for kids 16 and under to see all your favorite OVW stars for free. One child 16 and under gets in free with each paid adult now until Labor Day every Wednesday night at the world famous Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville. Doors open at 6:30, show starts at 7:30. Beat the heat with OVW. School's out, ring the bell.
Professional wrestling, a sport driven by competition, heart, desire, and passion. This is OVW. Today's stars, tomorrow's superstars.
4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, one-on-one between Dustin Jackson and Randall Floyd. 60-minute time limit, Doc, as our commissioner, Dean Hill, wants these two to settle it once and for all, prove who is the better man.
That's right, and so far we haven't seen this deteriorate into an all-out fight. These two have been going hold for hold, and it's been awesome.
During the break, it was much the real deal, Randall Floyd, who was in control on the Bro God, but Dustin Jackson has worked his way back into this match here.
Dustin Jackson with that explosive tackle, that power that he's known for, versus Floyd with the technical finesse, but you can't take away anything from either man. Dustin Jackson is also a great technician, and Randall Floyd is also definitely a powerful wrestler as well.
Look, and that's the root of the descent here. These two superstars are so evenly matched, they can't best each other.
We're going to find out tonight who has the capacity, who has the fortitude, who has the grit. Randall Floyd maintaining the offense here. Takes Dustin Jackson right down to the mat with a headlock takeover.
You know, in the opening going to this contest, it was kind of a seesaw matchup of who could get the hold. Both of these guys were trying to create an opportunity, trying to weaken a body. Whoa! Looks like they've picked up the pace here, Doc. We've gone to time limit draws
Dustin,
on 2 or 3 occasions.
Absolutely.
Last week they brawled to the back. The
hold
week
on.
before they brawled to the back.
We've seen this before. Is things about to break down? Is this going to become a fight? Oh! Nice
Place
knee lift.
right to the nose. Floyd
I
may
noticed
just got a
Dustin Jackson has switched up his strategy. Instead of trying to go hold for hold with Floyd, he's bringing those offensive power maneuvers. Here he goes now with a big splash. No. Oh, God.
all the way over to the floor, and Jackson hit hard.
I gotta check, make sure he could be out of this.
The referee begins to count 10 seconds. There you see in the back of your screen, Dr. McNaylor going to, Jackson beginning to stir on the outside of the ring. What exactly does Floyd have in mind? He doesn't usually fly, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
And Jackson stopped the real deal dead in his tracks there, Doc.
Things are certainly picking up now, and that he did. Dustin Jackson just cleaned Floyd's clock.
And see, that's the thing here. Floyd's not somebody who usually leaves his feet and goes for the high-risk maneuver, but he's trying to ratchet things up a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Going to places that he's never gone before. to beat Dustin Jackson.
The stakes are much higher than usual between these two men as we see Dustin now going for what appears to be a high-risk maneuver.
Look at the quickness of the Bro God here. Jackson comes crashing down and connects.
And both men are out on the floor. Who will be up to their feet first?
That's why they call it high risk. Sometimes even if you're the aggressor, it hurts.
That's right. Risking life and limb to secure victory tonight.
And again, what's in the back of their head? What's in their heart? That big event, September 11th, coming up at 4th Street Live. I'm talking about the fight for freedom. These guys got to impress the powers that be so they can secure a spot on that card, perhaps in the $100,000 ladder match, Doc.
Absolutely. I mean, as long as they have anything left to give after what's going on here. I mean, these
Jackson
two are tearing each other apart.
Going to his home away from home on the top rope. Precious seconds ticking away, and that left a window of opportunity open for Randall Floyd.
Uh-oh, hold on a second. You were saying earlier, Randall Floyd, not known for those high-risk maneuvers, but looks like he might be trying to set Dustin Jackson up for a superplex from the top rope.
I think both of these guys are teetering and tottering in a dangerous predicament here.
Super duper
my goodness! It looks like a head-on collision on I-65. We got to take another timeout.
What?
Jackson Floyd continues.
If a client comes to me and they've been a victim of domestic violence, that's not just a single event. That's a state that they are in. So we're going to address their immediate safety, but throughout that process, I'm dealing with a bullied client. We can't make child custody based on fear, especially when there's no longer something to be afraid of. When we've addressed the attacker and removed them from the situation, now we can make reasoned decisions, not fearful ones.
Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
After weeks of tension escalating, it's 60 minutes to settle it all between Randall Floyd and Dustin Jackson. You are back in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, and during much of the break, it was Jackson who was caught in a leg vice dock. How much damage was Floyd able to do? You see him go down to a knee.
Just having trouble maintaining a vertical base, but Dustin Jackson, I got to give him credit. He had the stamina, the moxie, the perseverance to remain in the hold, not tap out, and make it to the ropes. And now he's trying to take advantage of the situation and rock Floyd. Look at Floyd. He looks out on his feet.
Competition has turned to contempt between these two young OVW superstars. They've been to time limit draws. They balled.
Deal breaker!
Brawled to the back, but one has just not been able to defeat the other.
Well, we might have just seen the end for Dustin Jackson. Randall Floyd just hit the deal breaker, which has put away many a superstar here. He needs to go for the cover, though.
Yeah, but you're seeing how much gas has been taken out of the tank of the real deal. Slow to get to the cover. Precious seconds ticking away. Floyd perhaps feeling like he hasn't done enough to do the job.
Either that or he knows he has Dustin where he wants him and he wants to do more damage. I mean, this thing has gotten personal between the two of them.
Floyd pointing towards the turnbuckle. What exactly does the real deal have in mind here?
I have no earthly idea.
Oh, I think we've got a window.
Randall Floyd,
how does Jackson win matches? With that big splash off the top rope. You think Floyd's got to climb here and try and beat the Bro God with his own move?
He is not going to do that. Why? What's the point? Floyd, you have him where you want him.
Again, the ego thing comes into play. Both of these guys believe they're among the top-tier superstars at OVW. They want to prove once and for all who's the better man. What better way for Floyd to prove that than to beat Jackson with his own move? And Jackson's out of the way in the nick of time. Out of the way in the nick of time because Floyd wasted, in my opinion, too much time here, Doc.
Absolutely. I have to believe that if Floyd would have gone for that cover after the deal breaker, he would have won. This match would have been over. But as it stands, he went for broke, and this match continues.
And nonetheless, that is opening another window of opportunity for Dustin Jackson to find a second, perhaps third or fourth win at this point in time in the match. Can the Bro God dig deep?
What willpower, what stamina from the Bro God, Dustin Jackson, as he pounds the mat, trying to find the energy deep within himself to get up and win this. Wait, hold on a second. Dustin Jackson hits his own deal breaker.
Could Floyd suffer the humiliation of falling to defeat from his own move?
But can Dustin Jackson capitalize?
But those same seconds that escaped when Floyd had Dustin Jackson in trouble are now swinging back the opposite direction with the Bro God.
Certainly so. And again, I question, why is Dustin Jackson not going for a cover here, Gilbert?
Well, he just answered your question. Bro God screaming one more time.
I hope he knows what he's doing, because oftentimes pride comes before the fall, but we'll find out here. Is he going to hit one more deal breaker? He does!
Jackson connects. And Floyd now seeing stars.
And Floyd is out. Cover him, Dustin. This is it.
Once again, slow to get to the cover. And now I'm still in your question, Doc. Why isn't Dustin Jackson going for the cover here?
He's trying to add extra emphasis to this. Not only does he want to say he happened to get a win over Randall Floyd, but he definitively defeated him.
Yeah, you're saying it's about proving a point.
Absolutely.
Not just the victory. Not just the ego factor, but again, trying to impress the powers that be here so they can earn an opportunity September 11th. But that proved to be a costly mistake. Floyd
rolls through the charge from Dustin Jackson. Is he going to lock in the Boston Crab?
Yes, it
is.
He
does.
And look at where Jackson is in the middle of the ring, so far away from a rope, and Floyd has it supremely applied here.
I'm not sure if Dustin's going to be able to overcome this one. I might have spoken too soon. He's scratching. He's crawling.
Fingertips away here now, Doc. Fingertips away, but that fingertips, they feel like miles.
I don't know if he can. It's Randall Floyd.
Floyd pulled him back to the middle of the ring. He cinched it in. Floyd's got him.
Who the hell is that?
That's Ace Austin.
What?
And Madman Fulton. They're back, Doc. They're back.
Madman
Fulton brought a friend this time. Fulton's part of OVE.
Is Ace Austin he?
Ace Austin, was part of Impact. These guys are friends. For weeks, Fulton's been talking about he's coming. Is this the he was talking about? Why would it be Ace? Why would it be Austin?
Well, I thought it was someone else,
but I still don't know why they're here. What is the motive behind this?
Well, this certainly isn't answering any questions. If anything, it's creating more.
We got company.
As we see the OVW locker room.
Marvelous and Dimes leading the Cavalry into the ring.
This is insanity.
Remember last week it was Marvelous and Dimes who are laid out backstage with OVE spray painted across their back.
OVE has infiltrated the Davis Arena.
No, they're terrorizing it. Get it right, Doc.
But what do they want?
Attention kids of all ages, summer is here. Time to trade this bell for this bell. To celebrate summer, OVW is offering a blazing deal for kids 16 and under to see all your favorite OVW stars for free. One child 16 and under gets in free with each paid adult now until Labor Day every Wednesday night at the world famous Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville. Doors open at 6:30, show starts at 7:30. Beat the heat with OVW. School's out, ring the bell.
It doesn't matter if you've loved a day in your life. within 4 to 6 weeks, we're gonna teach you how to weld.
Professional wrestling, a sport driven by competition, heart, desire, and passion. This is OVW. Today's stars, tomorrow's superstars.
What are you? What? This, I don't know. It just fell in this way. Come on.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
Not again! Not again! Guys, listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. I don't know who. I don't know how. But somebody has let OVE in. We've got a serious problem. This is our organization. This isn't their organization. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into this building. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into that ring. Not them. You're the ones that deserve the credit. You're the ones that deserve hold the highest spot. Don't let this go, guys. Each and every one of you. Go out there, find these, I can't say it, find these guys and do something about this. Come on.
Say less, dude. Say less. Say less. Dude, kick their ass. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's
Go
fight.
out and make the champ safe. Make me feel safe.
You always got something to say, don't you, Smooth?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. That's what
What? What's wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? I've got enough problems at OVW. I got OVE trying to get into this organization. I've got bigger things to think about than worrying about you doing this crazy stuff. You are out of my building tonight. You are gone tonight. And if you mess up, this is liable to go home with me tonight. Don't forget it.
What do you got? I got 2 belts and I got 2 pairs right here. 2 pairs.
What are you doing? Gauntlet is under siege. OVE got let in. I don't know by who. But I'm going to tell you what. What? You want to? How much you got? Do I want to play? Jesus Christ! Look in my eyes. Do I look like I want to play? You, big man. Get your butts up and get him out of here. Get him out of here now. You got a title to put on the line tonight. Get your boots laced up. Hey. Get your butt out there.
What? Yo, hey, where are you guys going? Don't leave me alone.
Well, welcome back into Davis Arena, ladies and gentlemen, where there is shock because OVW, Doc, is under attack.
Yeah, we saw an invasion from OVE members, Madman Fulton and Ace Austin, and I still don't know what they're trying to get. What do they want?
Well, Madman Fulton talked about he is coming. Is Ace Austin the he?
That's not who I thought.
It's not me either, but I mean, certainly they proved a point while they were here.
That they did. I just hopefully it's over and we can move on with the rest of the show.
Obviously, guys, this $100,000 is standing here under guard once again because we are pressing our way towards September the 11th and that $100,000 ladder match. This money is going to be life-changing for some young superstar, and Dimes was the first to qualify.
That's right. Dimes is in the $100,000 ladder match. And also we had a social media match earlier in which Nigel also punched his ticket. Who else will qualify for the $100,000?
Who else is going to cash in on that chance to go to September 11th and wrestle the match of their life? Speaking of who's going to be wrestling in a match on September 11th, I have just learned that the Rock and Roll Express is going to compete on September the 11th, Doc.
Those guys still wrestle?
Indeed they do.
I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
Hey, September 11th, Louisville, Kentucky, 4th Street. We're coming live. Robert, it's been a long time since we've been to Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm talking about Ohio Valley Wrestling, Fight for Freedom. All the folks, come on back down, because it's going to be a great pleasure to return back to Louisville, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State. Yeah.
And that's not all. Rhino also going to compete in the squared circle on September the 11th.
We're going to have another man beast in the ring showing people what's what right here in OVW.
Is it going to be against you?
I hope not.
We'll find out in the weeks to come. Brittany, take it away.
The following is a gauntlet match for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, he is one half of the OVW Tag Team Champions and your OVW Television Champion, Jay Bradley.
Jay Bradley out here without the LOB by his side, without a doubt one of the most hated men and hated factions in OVW today.
Well, we saw what happened in the back with Dean Hill and the legacy of brutality, and pretty much Dean in so many words said if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem, and they are out of here, so Jay Bradley has to fly solo in his defense of the television championship.
Bradley is a master manipulator, a master of playing human chess, not afraid to lie, to cheat, and do whatever it takes to swing the advantage in his favor. That's why he's both the television champion and one half of the tag team champion.
One half of King's Ransom, Maximus Khan.
But Maximus is the man who was the victim of all that deceit. Maximus Khan and his brother Leonis, the former OVW Tag Team Champions. Khan would like nothing more than to take this television title away from Big J Bradley. And you see Maximus hits quick and he hits hard.
That he does. These two are just going at it. And this is awesome. Oh, God.
Khan with the hard knife edge chop that puts Bradley on his heels. Oh. September the 11th, ladies and gentlemen, pressing our way to the Fight for Freedom. You can get your tickets now at Gladiator Sports Network .live. Khan with the Irish whip, reverse now, hits the turnbuckle. Bradley comes in a head full of steam, but Khan's out of the way in the nick of time. King's Ransom pressing here. Oh! Bradley powers over Maximus Khan with the suplex, floats over into the cover, no hook of the leg, and Khan is out in one.
And it's not many competitors that could kick out on one after taking that kind of a beating from Jay Bradley.
Interesting to note that there's no Josh Ashcraft at ringside. None of the other members of Legacy of Brutality, and that's not the MO that this group works with. They are masters of the numbers game. You face one, you face all.
Certainly so, which makes it very interesting with Dean Hill kicking him out of the arena. Jay Bradley is flying solo, but I'll tell you what, he has all the physical abilities.
Look, just because LOB's been kicked out of the arena doesn't mean that, cover here, Khan's in trouble, but he's out in two. Doesn't mean that Maximus shouldn't have eyes in the back of his head.
Very true, absolutely.
Especially with OVE floating around.
Well, from what I understand, they have secured that side door, and hopefully that's the last we see of them tonight, as we see King's Ransom's Maximus Khan going at the monster of the Midway.
Khan is pressing now, perhaps sensing victory. Can he put Bradley away?
Have you seen anyone just rock and roll Jay Bradley like this?
I tell you what, that losing the tag team title has really sown a seed of contempt in the heart of King's Ransom.
That it has.
Particularly Maximus Khan. Remember, Leonis wasn't here at the last Saturday night special. He was gone after being put in jail after a brawl or a bar fight with Isaiah. It was planted seeds and telegraphed that spear and got stopped in his tracks. It was planted seeds of the legacy of brutality, setting up the reunion under deceit and betrayal. And Maximus was the biggest victim of it all.
Oh, God, look at that spear. He just broke Jay Bradley in half.
Whiplash-like effect. The leg is hooked.
What?
Maximus just defeated Bradley.
Jay Bradley has been eliminated.
You know that-
Introducing the next competitor.
Oh, you got to believe that feels good for King's Ransom. But Maximus, in order to leave your television champion, is going to have to go from the beginning to the end in this gauntlet.
Well, either way, we will have a new television champion by the end of this match because the champion has just been eliminated.
Vanish, our first time laying eyes on Vanish on OVW television. And we're seeing superstars come from all around the world with the spotlight of the wrestling world now.
I already rang it, but I'll ring it again.
On OVW as we
why
head
they're
into
asking for the
September
bell.
the 11th. What was that, Doc?
I don't know why they were asking for the bell. When the bell eliminates the next person, you go out there. But I'll ring it
Vanish
again.
is unfamiliar. I said they're coming from all over the world. He is from Cochin, India.
Well, I guess they don't teach them about when the bell rings over there.
The Indian Nightmare is what Vanish is known as.
And these two know they have to secure victory, and they want to secure it quick.
Right.
Either way, one of these men has to go through several others to capture the television championship. A sense of urgency here as these two, hold on, the Indian Nightmare going after the eyes of Maximus Khan.
Well, here's what I know about Vanish. Vicious, cold-hearted, he's opportunistic. First time seeing him on OVW television, but he's competed. Cover here, shoulders on the mat. Khan's in trouble, but Vanish has competed in Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Germany.
Wow.
Well known on the other side of the country.
Well-traveled grappler here, and we can see, obviously, it's paid off because he's getting the better part of Maximus Khan, and there's not many superstars that can say they've done that.
Khan with the Irish whip reversed
Whoa.
into the turnbuckle.
Oh, spear for Maximus Khan.
Into the cover, the leg is hooked. Will it be enough? And Khan has advanced.
Vanish has been eliminated. Introducing the next competitor.
Who is it? Who's next? Chase. The Twisted Young Men from straight out of the country club with a mean streak, Doc.
And I have to think that Chase especially would love to get a victory over Maximus Khan. I know Chase and Nigel has gone off about feeling like they get overlooked as a tag team here in OVW. But what a great
You say they
statement.
sold the rights to the Void, the name The Void. Of course, Chase, formerly known as Chase Destiny, and Nigel, formerly known as Nigel Winters, the tag team of The Void. But they have sold the rights, the trademark to it.
That they have. And what's he doing?
Taking off the glove here. And that doesn't, usually over the last several weeks, they've been wrestling with the glove on.
Oh, God.
Tried for a bait and switch, but Maximus Khan didn't fall for it. Is it going to be over as quickly as it started? Why, yes, it is.
Chase has been eliminated. Introducing the next competitor.
Khan is rolling here. 2 quick victories. Can he go from beginning to end and leave here tonight television champion? Who's next, Doc?
We'll find out. Oh, my God, he's back.
Well, Colton Cage returns to OVW television, and we got to take a timeout. Gauntlet continues.
When people understand that estate planning is one of the nicest things you can do for your family, you're preventing confusion, disagreement, and you're preventing people who care about you from having to make important decisions during a time that's very upsetting. Take care of your financial affairs. If you've made your own funeral arrangements, everything that you do is something else that your children don't have to figure out how to do.
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
We are back on OVW TV as the returning Colton Cage is already making a statement here as he is getting the best of Maximus Khan in this gauntlet match.
Yeah, Doc, I'm not sure if Cage has got all that sleeper applied here. Nonetheless, he's in complete control. We haven't seen Cage in months.
That's right. I don't know where he's been, but either way, he is back, and it looks like he is back with a purpose, trying to capture once again that TV championship.
I did not know that Cage was going to be in this gauntlet match. Otherwise, I would have done some prep. I believe he may have been one of, if not the first superstars to become television champion under this new gauntlet scenario.
He was. It was Dean Hill that made that ruling. Colton Cage, of course, was in an uproar about it, but you're right. Colton Cage was the first television champion to have to defend under gauntlet rules.
And earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, remember, there's no championship advantage in the gauntlet. You come in wherever you're randomly selected to go in.
Hold on a second.
Jay Bradley came in tonight, television champion. It was Maximus Khan who defeated him in round 1 of this gauntlet. So tonight, one thing I know for sure is we will have a new OVW television champion.
Certainly so. Will it be Colton Cage? Will it be Maximus Khan? Or will it be whoever's next?
Who's ever coming next? And Khan, for Maximus, the fatigue has got to be setting in. He's already gone through Chase. He's gone through Bradley. He's gone through Vanish.
Oh, no, as I've never, ever seen Maximus Khan look like he's had this much damage done to him in a ring. But I tell you what, if anyone can come back from this, it is Maximus Khan.
Maximus came into the night looking for vengeance. It was Jay Bradley and the Legacy of Brutality who stole the television title away from King's Ransom, specifically Maximus Khan, after weaving a web of lies and betrayal.
That's right, stealing those tag team titles. Those titles that they still have not had an opportunity to get back yet.
So halfway there, Khan's got the title off Bradley. Can he leave here with the television title tonight?
Another spear!
That's the same way he defeated 3 other guys, and it's getting the job done! Yes! Against Colton Cage. One more for Maximus.
Introducing the final competitor.
Who's it gonna be? The Mayan Mauler, Doc.
Uh-oh. Another former TV champion.
Here comes Hernandez.
And he's had quite the chip on his shoulder since losing it. He wants it back, and he wants it back bad.
What do you know about Hernandez? That he's a powerhouse, but he's also not afraid to cut corners. And if he connects on this powerbomb, then that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Oh, he can't do it. Or can he?
The block here, the block from Khan.
Punching
away. Fighting
away.
for his life. Maximus is fighting for his life.
Barely getting out of it. And somehow Maximus Khan finding the strength within him to fight back on Drew Hernandez. Drew Hernandez just cuts him off, though. Oh, God.
And if you didn't think Maximus Khan was exhausted before, Doc, look at him now. You can almost see the stars circling around his head. Khan slow to rise to his feet. And Hernandez in his 3-point stance runs right through King's Ransom.
Just a vicious tackle from Drew Hernandez, just mauling over Maximus Khan.
And momentum may have put Khan in the best place possible on the outside of the ring. Not a long break, and I'm not saying that he's a superstar who retreats.
You're right, but
it's just something to break the momentum in the press of Hernandez.
That being said, if Khan cannot answer the 10 count, Drew Hernandez will become the new television champion.
Referee's up to 6, and Maximus has worked his way back up to the apron, and Hernandez, that's going to break the count and give give Khan a fresh 10, give Maximus a fresh 10.
Drew Hernandez doesn't care how he becomes the television champion as long as he wins.
And let's be clear, if Khan is counted out here, then Hernandez wins the television championship.
Absolutely.
Khan, the final guy in the gauntlet.
Khan, I don't know if he has any more gas left in the tank.
You don't?
Oh, no. Wait a second. I may have spoken too soon.
That's one way to use the ring to your advantage.
Can he capitalize? He's trying to build some momentum here against Drew Hernandez. Another shoulder check.
Khan trying to put it together. Slingshots over the top rope.
Whoa.
And look at this guy just tapping the nitro. There's another spear. 5 spears.
Can he get it though?
And will it be the victory here for Maximus Khan? He's gone beginning to end in the Gauntlet.
Your winner and new OVW Television Champion, Maximus Khan.
What a moment of redemption for King's Ransom, for Maximus Khan. Falling victim to lies and betrayal. Now television, look out, look out, look out, look out.
Get him out of there.
What the hell are they doing?
Get him out of there.
How did they get back in here, Doc?
Who the hell lets him in?
Madman Fulton and Ace Austin. And I told you OVW was under attack again here.
Another heinous attack from OVE.
Weeks of warning that he is coming. Is Ace the he's talking about? Leonis, Maximus's brother's here. Oh my!
Oh God!
That size 14
Devastating.
boot.
Wicked, barbaric attack.
Whiplash-like effect on Leonis.
Oh God!
What is this about? Fulton and Austin raining terror down on OVW.
And there we see Randall Floyd and Dustin Jackson, of all people.
They're coming with chairs and they got a common enemy. Those two don't really like each other very much.
Well, say Randall Floyd and Dustin have been.
Yeah, but you saw what happened to them earlier tonight. Floyd and Dustin Jackson were under attack by Fulton and Austin. They had their match interrupted.
Oh wow, the commissioner's back and
OVE, I want you back here now! Now! I want you in this ring right now!
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
It doesn't matter if you've loved a day in your life. Within 4 to 6 weeks, we're gonna teach you how to weld.
Professional wrestling, a sport driven by competition, heart, desire, and passion. This is OVW. Today's stars, tomorrow's superstars.
OVW Rewind, brought to you by Lemmy Law. Need a lawyer? Get Lemmy at LemmyLaw.com. OVW and Lemmy Law, an unbeatable tag team.
The ring, he cinched it in. Floyd's got him.
Who the hell is that?
That's Ace Austin.
What?
And Madman Fulton. They're back, Doc. They're back. They're back.
Madman
Fulton brought a friend this time. Fulton's part of OVE.
Is Ace Austin he?
Well, Ace Austin, you know, was part of Impact. These guys are friends. For weeks, Fulton's been talking about he's coming. Is this the he? We got company.
As we see the OVW locker room.
Marvelous and Dimes leading the cavalry into the ring.
This is insanity.
Remember last week it was Marvelous and Dimes who were laid out backstage with OVE spray painted across their back.
OVE has infiltrated the Davis Arena.
No, they're terrorizing it. Get it right, Doc.
But what do they want?
One last time, these fans are calling for it. This arena's calling for it. OVW demands it. OVE, back here now. If you've got any guts in your belly, back here now.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, OVW has been under attack. Sawyer Fulton,
It's
James
obvious
Austin.
you've got something in your mind. It's obvious you've driven all this way to try to insult OVW. I want to know one thing, straight and clear. What do you want?
Those are Impact superstars, guys. Not on the OVW roster.
We're going to be here September 11th because he wants us here September 11th. He wants us here September 11th.
I don't care who he thinks he is. I'm telling you right now, there's no way, not a zero zip, that you are going to be involved in any way, shape, or form with Fight for Freedom September 11th. Mark my words.
You think you can stop us? No, it's already set. If you don't believe us, listen to him yourself.
Oh, hey, Dean Hill. Did you miss me? Did OVW miss the draw, Sammy Callahan? Let me go ahead and answer that question for you. Of course you missed me. Because you know I equal numbers. Because you know I am one of the most over individuals in all of professional wrestling right now. Hell, OVE is one of the most over groups in all of professional wrestling right now. And you can't spell over without OVE. Now, my boys say we gotta be a part of the September 11th show. So you know what? Next week, I'm gonna come to OVW myself and negotiate the contract with Mr. Dean Hill, because I'm gonna get the money I deserve. OVE is gonna get the money that we deserve, and you know we're gonna get it. Because we are the most talked about thing in OVW for years. Because we are OVE and we are taking over everything. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Sin Bodie. September 11th, you've said you will try to restrain Amon. Sin, I have news for you. Evil cannot be restrained. Take a look around, Sin. I know you've been stuck in your own weird little world. But the real world is evil. The real world is evil unrestrained. And on September 11th, Sin Bodie, the warlord of weird, meets Amon, the prince of hell. And Sin, you will try to restrain me, but I will put you through an unrestrained